Let's learn anti-money laundering. Component of our 4 targeted financial sanctions under UNSC Act, 1948 and ATA, 1997 are as under. Before studying Regulation 4 you must read UNSC Act 1948, UNSC Resolutions 1267, UNSC Resolutions 1373 and Anti-Terrorism Act 1997 to understand it effectively. International peace and security is the primary responsibility of the UN, and Pakistan has been a member of UN since 1947. All member states must follow UN resolutions. It also maintains its consolidated list, which includes all persons and entities that are subject to UN sanctions. For implementing sanction measures under UNSC Resolution 1373, 2001, the Ministry of Interior and respective Home Departments / Chief Commissioner ICT issues notifications of prescribed entities and individuals respectively, pursuant to the ATA. UN, EU and other countries may impose on other countries as a punishment to pass resolutions. These resolutions are called sanctions. Purpose of sanctions are to avoid military actions, freezing the account, restrictions on trafficking of illegal goods, restrictions on money laundering and terrorist financing, strengthen human rights, restore democracy where needed, nuclear non-proliferation. Types of sanctions include trade sanction, that is arms embargoes that only applies to weapons, and dual-use goods. Dual-use goods mean goods that are used for both civil and military. Financial sanctions that prohibit loans and also can freeze the account. Comprehensive sanctions. Every country has foreign policies for implementation on sanction. Comprehensive sanctions mean completely ban on trade. Targeted sanctions, also known as smart sanctions. In 1990, UN comprehensive sanctions on Iraq also affected Iraqi innocent people. That's why the idea of targeted sanctions was raised for applying sanctions on targeted individuals and entities. Certain parts of an area are called sectors. That's why sanctions on certain areas of the economy are called sectoral sanctions. Most of the entities under sectoral sanctions are Russia's energy, finance, defense, oil project. Travel ban means denying visas to sanctions countries. In accordance with the FAC regulations, penalties for sanctions breaches may include fines ranging from $1 million per violation or up to 50% of the transaction's total worth, imprisonment for individuals for a maximum of 30 years, and the possibility that a non-compliant entity can become sanctioned itself. Prescribed person means an individual or entity prescribed under ATA, whereas designated person individual or entity designated under UNSC Act. While screening, if any relation of individuals and entities found with designated or prescribed list, financial institutes take immediate action as freeze the account without delay and prior notice and report to SBP in prescribed manners. Credit from frozen account is allowed, and RS can deduct bank charges, withholding charges from frozen accounts. Frozen accounts should be unfreeze in case of individuals or entities removed from designated or prescribed list. Thank you. I hope you have learned something valuable.